My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate the planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then, no! Better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. Hello, everybody. The Phantom Bros Link here. Welcome to Pikmin, a franchise that I love to death and is one of my favorite games of all time. And like Olimar said, he only has 30 days and we have to find all of his ship parts. Ooh, thing! A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared it up as if it were waiting for me. Then it dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. Well, seems that Olimar happens to know what onions are. But, Sprout. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. The sprout emits a strange light and sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled to approach it and press A. Well, let's see what the hell this thing is. Extraordinary. When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It seems to be... It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pikmin brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall grab it and throw it with A. I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react by pressing X or moving the right stick while holding L as well. The following controls appear to allow me to... The following controls appear to allow me several viewpoints. I must survive. I need to familiar myself with these controls and my surroundings. Yes! Oh, this creature is the Pikmin, a little follower who will do as Olimar commands. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. That small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. Yes, the pellets are a food source for the Pikmin. Always helpful, and they create more of the little adorable doofuses. Seriously, Pikmin is a series that I don't think gets enough attention by a lot of Nintendo's fan base. But this franchise means a lot to me. But let's keep exploring the impact site. We might find more food for the Pikmin and get up! I dubbed that Pikmin that has fallen over Steve. His name will be Steve, and we will not like him. Why? I don't know. I feel like not liking somebody. That makes me sound racist towards the Pikmin, and I'm just like, I'm not trying to be. But I am playing the Nintendo Switch version of Pikmin, which arguably has the best visuals out of all of the versions, and is incredibly helpful with the fact of you can use the right stick to move the camera freely. Oh my god. The GameCube version did not have this, nor did the Wii version. But if you use the right stick combined with R, you can start swarming your Pikmin. It's a very helpful tool when it comes to larger foes. And yes, the 5 pellet, like it says on the tin, produces 5 Pikmin. Now, with 1 pellet, there is a Pikmin type bonus. Matching up the pellet with the type of Pikmin will always give a bonus. I believe you get less if you use the higher pellets with other onions. And cardboard. My god. The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin conduction. Approach and press A to pick sprint. Press A to grab Pikmin, release to throw. Press B to call them, X to dismiss. Use the right stick while holding L to control them in a group. Use L or up, down, left, right on the stick to control perspective. I shall record this in my computer and access it with plus. But I would like to avoid this little thing on the ground, as there are pellets galore up here. And of course, pellets galore mean it must be time to harvest. Steve! When I tell you to grab something, I mean grab it, you stupid red leaf. Moron. But let's approach this weird cylindrical thing. It looks rather important. Amazing, there's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me. How do I get it back to the dolphin? Well, we do have little creatures that like to perform tasks. Makes it sound like they're slaves, but they are not. When many Pikmin seeds sprout at once, I find it rather tedious to pluck them from the ground individually. My wife always told me I was no good at routine tasks. Guess I'll try to get it all done at once by holding A until I pluck all Pikmin from the ground. I've noticed that when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flush with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to their differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. This is also the only game in the series to do this hue thing, as if we hit X to dismiss them... Yeah, the Pikmin have a faint hue, but when we whistle them, they have their normal bright red color. I've always found this weird. It probably was a way on the GameCube to differentiate, but in the next game, they got rid of it, so I am always curious. But we have now the max amount of Pikmin we can have on the first day, which is 25. It's always worthwhile grabbing all of the Pikmin. And let's grab the ship's engine. With a... Steve! Oh my god, that moronic red Pikmin. But if we look beyond, there are other things. But we sadly don't have a way to get past this stone wall. Maybe we'll have to come back another day. If there is another day. But the engine is almost to the ship. There is a way to make this go faster, but it takes so long that I would have been sitting here for like half an hour. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back towards home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the Dolphin, but I was surprised to see the Onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface. Or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. The Dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I cannot recover them all, I may never be able to return to my family on planet Hokotate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my Dolphin in such short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the key to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. Next time on Pikmin, we head towards the Forest of Hope. Until then, adieu, au revoir, and fare thee well.